Beidou, my queen! The time has come. C6, activate. It's all over now. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sav. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something special. We finally got Beidou to C6. This is something I was hoping we'd be able to do before the Electro Archon came out, and what do you know? It happened because they were giving away Beidou for free. Well, free to play, I should say. You did have to put in a little bit of time, about an hour to 2 hours of actual gameplay to actually unlock it, but hey, we did it. We have her. C6 is here. Look, we all know that Beidou has huge damage potential as well as huge hair accessories. Today we're going to talk about why I think she's going to be one of the best supports for Raiden Shogun, the Electro Archon. So make sure you guys stick around for the entire video. And remember, guys, if you find the video helpful, be sure to give it a like. Helps the algorithm, and it also helps people see it in their recommended feed. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, first things first here, guys. I don't even want to hear it. I know my Beidou's only level 40. Shut up, it doesn't matter. She's still pretty pog, even though she's at a low level. You guys can see her stats that she has here. I don't really have her built at all. Yeah, look, we're not going to talk about why she has these artifacts on her, okay? We're not going to talk about it. It's just, it is what it is. I'm going to get artifacts and build her because I feel that she's going to be probably one of the best support DPS characters to have with Raiden Shogun. All right? Ball. Actually, it's not pronounced ball. Somebody came in my comments the other day and said it's actually pronounced Baal. I still don't know. Look, if you guys spell it out phonetically in the comments, I'll make sure that I post it in the next video, okay? Just to let you know. All right, moving forward, let's go to her constellations because I actually had C5 Beidou and I didn't realize I already had C5. I thought I had C4, but I guess I did have C5. And as you guys saw in the intro, we now have C6, which is actually pretty huge. Let's take a look at it. Bane of Evil, not to be confused with Bane of All Evil, which is Xiao's ultimate. Big ups to my boy Xiao. You know, love him. Anyways, let's take a look at this. Constellation 6, Bane of Evil. During the duration of Stormbreaker, the electro resistance of surrounding opponents is decreased by 15%. So, as we all know, the Raiden Shogun herself, the Electro Goddess, uses a lot of electro damage. The stat that scales with her level is electro damage, which means we're probably going to be using Electro Cup on her. If you guys look at her E, it's an uptime, it's 100% uptime, and it's electro damage. And also her ultimate pretty much turns all of her damage into electro damage. So Electro is the thing. She is the Electro Queen. And she's absolutely crazy with energy recharge. So, which means that Beidou's gonna have no problem getting her ultimate back and doing this whole damage loop, all right? So that being said, I think that she might be formidable C6, hanging out as a sub DPS, support DPS with Raiden. So we may even be able to go with the Thunder Soother set on her for this instance if we're pairing her with Raiden Shogun. So that being said, I might end up building her with this. I'm still gonna test a few things out. So currently what we're gonna do, we're gonna use Kazuha's artifact set to make the elemental resistance super low, right? Elemental resistance element infused by swirl by 40%. So we're gonna do that, all right? And then we're gonna use Official as Electro proc. Also, we're gonna use her with this extra electro damage here. Obviously, this only applies to her attacks, but we are going to be using C6, that the enemies that are affected by Electro during her ult, you know, the resistance is reduced. So this is the team that I'm thinking about running for Raiden Shogun. Here's Beidou is going to be there to lower the resistance. Kazuha is going to be there to swirl and also lower the resistance. Barbara, or you can alternate her with Kokomi if you guys have her. But using the water element and also having that healer there is going to help with obviously heals, but getting that electro charge damage as well. Doing that extra dot there while all the electro damage is going on is going to be a huge factor, I think, in the gameplay. Also because Raiden Shogun also does have resistance to electro charge. He's like basically immune to it during her ult. So That being said, having Barbara's heal up her E ability, making herself wet and making everybody on the team wet, and also all the enemies around you wet, I think it might be worth it if you're going to be electrocharging everyone during that time frame and also reducing their resistance to electro damage. So I think there could be some damage potential in that type of team composition.
Another test subject.
Wow. Even without like a main DPS that does physical damage, we beat it in 57 seconds, and that was still a little sloppy. We didn't even really need Barbara for Electro Charge. Okay, so the question is, can we lower the resistance enough to actually beat this domain? This will be the true test to see if it's actually worth it after all the reductions. Now, it is only a burst of reduction when it comes to Beidou being able to use her ult, because her energy recharge is actually pretty atrocious here. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll see what we can do. All right. Ouch. Alright, let's do this whole cycle again. Alright, it's not too bad here. Well, it's possible that you can indeed do it with a little bit of swirl, lowering the resistances with Beidou and the 4-piece Viridescent set. It's viable, guys. It's viable. Electro Charge does help a little bit. Obviously, if you build Barbara the right way, and if you want to put her on the field for more than just a split second to get a little bit of that Hydro reaction out there, that for the Electro Charge, it'll help a little bit more. If you're more strategic on your actual damage loop and how you cycle through your teammates, I just did this real quick just to see if it was even possible. And you know what? It's not that quick, but you can do it. So, I don't think you'll ever actually have to worry about fighting characters resistant to Electro if you go with a 4-piece Viridescent Anemo character like Kazuha, and also, I should say, with Beidou having her C6 resistance reduction in there, all of that allows things to be viable. This was really a true test to see if it was even something that was worth doing. So guys, with the addition of some new Electro characters coming out, one of them being the Electro Archon herself, big Electro damage, and another one, Sada, who is going to be a great Electro support slash DPS character as well. All that being said, guys, in the test that we did today with Beidou C6, paired with the enema resistance reduction to the element it infuses with, I think Electro is going to be much more viable. And as miHoYo looks into it a little bit further, and of course as the community continues to pressure miHoYo to fix Electro as a whole, I think that team comps like this will be very viable moving into the future. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Also subscribe so you don't miss any future videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.